here is the aging room. Normally, after the cigars are made and they are checked, they are tied in a group of 50 cigars that we call media rueda. Media rueda translates like half of a wheel. Half of a wheel is because many years ago, the unit for storing cigar was 100 and was a round-shaped group of cigar that were called the wheel. But it was too much cigar to preserve. Many cigars could be broken, etc. So they were divided into 50 cigars is half of a wheel. And normally when they tie the cigar upstairs, they never count. They just take a group and make a shape, an hexagon in the hands. And when you get the hexagon in the hands, they already know there are 51 cigars. And they tie with the paper and remove one cigar from here, and it's going to be 50. Wow. So they don't count. If you see, there is an hexagon here, but a missing cigar here, you see? A missing cigar. They already know, if they take it out, it will be 50. And this is the storage unit. And there is information in every bundle indicating who is the roller, buncher, day of production, line, that means the brand, etc., etc. All the details that we keep here before they go into the packaging. Because in the packaging department they will be prepared to go on the boxes for sale. So here the cigars rest for a minimum of 6 weeks. They rest because they get rid of the extra humidity they had in the production plant. As you know, we humidify the wrapper, we moisten the wrapper highly. So we need them to get rid of the extra humidity. So we control temperature and the humidity. We preserve it more or less at 65%. It's different from storing them in your humidors, because in your humidor is 70%, a little bit more fresh. But here the cigars have been recently made and need to get rid of the extra humidity. Normally each room of this can get 250,000 cigars. Fillable. But yeah, at the moment it's not the quantity, it's less. In this room can be around 90,000 cigars. Yeah. And we separate them by groups, by lines. So we have different lines that means different brands to go into the packing department. Here the rest is again for 6 months, for at least 6 weeks, but they can be here longer. It depends on our production plan, because we have a production plan and we work in this basis. Especially in our brands, because we make mostly Joya De Nicaragua, but we also can make some other labels. With the other label, we wait until the customer asks the cigars that are going to be made. Or we work in a planning also with them and ask them to previously provide us how many cigars they will need, and we will make the cigars for them. And for Joya, we already preserve that amount. Depending on how they move, we have an statistics, and we are making the cigars in advance to sell the cigar with a properly aging here. So every group is separated, as you see. Every vitola in its place. Normally we place 3 rows as maximum, just not to put too much pressure on the lower one. And we also mix head and foot, because this way all the way will be even. And normally the foot is the most delicate part of the cigar, so it's gonna suffer less pressure. So we balance the weight.